up, guys? Jonny May here from Piano with Jonny, and today you are going to learn the slow blues left hand. Guys, if you want to play slow blues, you gotta have the slow blues left hand. And in today's lesson, this is a beginner lesson. So if you have no playing experience or if you are new to playing blues, this is the lesson for you. You are going to learn 8 different slow blues left hand patterns. I want to walk you through what is in the actual lesson. And by the way, this is a live workshop that we do for our students at pianowithjonny.com. We do a live workshop every single month. So you're going to be seeing a portion of the lesson, but I do want to show you what you learn in this lesson. We start with a very simple quarter note groove using, very basic chords, right? Play through the whole thing like that. I teach my students even eights. This is a real fun pattern. Check it out. That's the even eighth sound. Number 3 is what I call syncopated eighths. Kind of has a lazy sound. Okay. I teach them the shuffle pattern. Okay, super cool. Closed stride pattern. A closed stride pattern with pickups. Okay, an open stride pattern. And then an open stride pattern with pickups. Okay, so there are 8 different patterns that I like to use. Again, these are beginner patterns. They're very simple to play. And in today's lesson, this is a little preview lesson that I put together for you guys. I'm going to be teaching you 2 of these left-hand patterns. They are very, very simple to play. Again, they're for beginner piano players. If you want to check out the full-length lesson, you can check it out at pianowithjonny.com. Our members also get access to the lesson sheet music. We have lesson sheet music, so you can download that. You can print the lesson sheet music. It also comes with a backing track, so you can check that out in the Piano with Jonny membership. And let's go ahead and get started in the lesson. Okay, the first approach, guys, is my quarter note pattern. Basically, when you're playing a slow blues, you can sit and play quarter notes throughout the blues. Okay, and I actually started to do that, but basically the quarter note is basically you going chunk, basically you're playing on every beat. I call this a chunky approach, or you may have heard me talk about 4 on the floor. In fact, I've got a whole lesson on blues piano on 4 on the floor, which is a very important technique, but it's this idea of playing on every single beat, okay? And we really like the sound. So this is sort of a 4 on the floor pattern. And so what you guys can do is you can do this kind of 4 sound on the slow blues throughout the form with the melody. Let's actually do it together once. We're going to play it with the blues backing track. And again, it's just quarter notes playing on every beat using root position chords. Okay, here it is with the backing track. 2, 3, and 4, and now to B flat. Back to F. Okay, we're following the form of the tune. Okay, remember the form goes to B flat. Chord is a C chord, 2 B flat, 2 F, 3, 4, 2 C, okay? 3, 4, and stop, okay? Now, I didn't really make a big deal about this, guys, but this is very important now, is to memorize the chord progression, okay? We talked about memorizing the melody, playing the chords with the melody, but what you really want to do with blues is you want to memorize the order of chords. We call this the blues form. And this particular blues form, it's one I use all the time, has a very unique sort of formula to it. The first 4 measures has a 1 chord, a 4 chord, a 1, and a 1. okay? That's the first segment, 1, 4, 1, 1. Segment 2 is a 4 chord for 2 measures, and then a 1 chord for 2 measures. This is a 4, 4, 1, 1 progression. Then we get to the C7, that's a 5 chord. The B flat 7 is a 4 chord. F7 is a 1 chord, and C7 is a 5 chord. This is a 5, 4, 1, 5 progression. And so this is what I want you to do. If you're new to the blues, you got to memorize the blues form. This is a 1, 4, 1, 1 on the first segment. Then it's a 4, 4, 1, 1 on the second segment. Then it's a 5, 4, 1, 5. Does that make sense? And this will really help you follow along with the form, okay? If you want to learn more about, keeping with the form, check out some of our other blues courses where I get more into the blues form and keeping the order of the chords, especially the blues challenge videos. I really go into depth about that, but that's the way to sort of keep track. Okay, so that's a quarter note approach. Let's do it with a melody now, guys. And here we go. This is with the backing track, quarter notes in the left hand, okay? Here it is. Here we go. B flat. And let's do a little fill. Back up to F. Doing a great job, and F. 2, 1, 2. All right, and we'll stop there. Okay, you get the idea? This is one of the easiest approaches. It will get more challenging as we go. Even eighths, this is approach number 2, guys. Ready for this? Okay, very simple approach. Kind of a square sort of approach, but what we're doing is now we're grabbing the chord, in this case, our F7 chord, and we're going root, root, and then up to the chord, okay? In this case, I like to use just the 3rd and the 7th of the chord. I take the 5th out of the chord, right? And I do this on all the chords. So F, F, chord on the A and E flat, twice, and then B flat, okay? You guys see what I'm doing? Twice on B flat, twice on the chord D and A flat. When I get to the C7, is this, okay? Twice on the C, twice on the chord, which is E and B flat, okay? That's the basic structure of this approach. It sounds great. It gives a little bit of roots in there. A little more interesting than approach number 1 because we have 2 roots and then 2 chords. Let's play it with the backing track. Here we go, guys. Just the left hand. 2, and here we go. 2 B flat. And 2 F. Again on F. 1, 2. Now up to B flat. And 2. And back to F. You guys are sounding great. And up to C. And down to B flat, and down to F, okay? Let's go ahead and add the melody now on the second time through. Here it is, Chris's Blues. You guys get the idea here. We're moving somewhat quickly through the lesson, and I'm not going to show you exactly how every one of these lines up with the hands, but if you're struggling with the hands and how the hands line up, it's very, very important to count, okay? And so what I would do if I were you is I would actually go back to Chris's Blues, and what you can do is first of all, I'd print this, guys, really, really important, but what you can do is you can actually add your counts underneath each of the notes, right? So, a very typical way of doing this is to put a 1 under the first note, and then an and under the second note, and then a 2 under the next note, and then an and under the next one, okay? And then this is beat 3, right? This is an and. My goodness, I do not know how to put counts in evenly. Look at that. It's like a roller coaster ride. Okay, and then beats 4, and then you have an and. Okay, this is the way we count music: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, and so what you want to do is you want to see where these beats line up in the right hand, and then you just want to line it up with the left hand. Okay, these are eighth notes: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You really got to slow it down to make sure the hands are lining up. But just keep that in mind, guys. If you're struggling with lining up of the hands, you need to be aware of the rhythm for the melody, and then you need to match it up with the left hand. You can do the same thing down here. You can write in the counts, right? Just put a 1 here. Let's see if I can do this. Same thing. You put a 1 here. There we go. 1, and then you put an and then you put a 2. You guys get it here? Okay. And then you put an and. Okay, I'm not going to write all the counts in for you guys. There it is on the screen. All right? So that's even eighths, guys. A great approach you can take. Hey guys, thanks for watching this preview course. And if you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. Now, if you guys want the full-length course, you can get it at pianowithjohnny.com. You learn all 8 of the left-hand patterns. You learn this little right-hand melody that I played. And if you enjoyed this course, we actually have hundreds of other courses. We currently have over 300 video piano lessons in jazz, blues, boogie-woogie, funk, improvisation, technique, theory, fundamentals. Guys, we have the full learning platform, and our members at Piano with Johnny get unlimited access to all of the video lessons and over 150 sheets. Also, every month we do live events like what you just saw, which was a live workshop. Every month we do a live workshop lesson where the members can interact with me live and ask me their practice questions, and we do a live Q&A every single month. And of course, we have a ton of fun, just a huge growing community. We're adding new content every week. We're adding new features to the website. So go check it out right now, pianowithjohnny.com. I think you're going to love it, and I'll see you guys in the next lesson.